Good morning, Charlie.
Hey, we're traveling to another place in Mexico, Tampico, in the state of Tamaulipas. This trip was different. I was not only visiting a new city, I was visiting the place where my boyfriend grew up. But I was also a little nervous because I was going to meet his family for the first time. Okay, let me tell you since the beginning. We visited the old train station of Tampico, a place that reminds us of the time when trains connected this port with the rest of the country and helped the city grow. That is a very important fact. In the past, this train station was very popular. Now you can visit it and learn more about the history of this place. Also, I'll tell you, there are amazing views. Look how beautiful my flag looks. Okay, we're moving to the main market of this city because a lot of people told me about a special drink. It's not the season, so maybe it will be difficult to find, but if you come to Tampico, you need to find this drink. It's called Lobito. Yes, Lobito. Lobito is a fruit. It's made from a tropical fruit called hobo. The drink has a sweet and slightly sour taste. Also, we want to try one of the most famous foods in the city, the torta de la barda. Many years ago, a street vendor started making this sandwich next to a wall near the train tracks. Little by little, he added more ingredients like beans, ham, cheese, chorizo, avocado, and meat. My boyfriend wanted to show me the places that were important in his life, the places that made him happy when he was growing up. We walked through the city and visited the main square and Plaza de Armas de Tampico. For many years, this square has been the heart of social life in Tampico. People come here to walk, talk, and enjoy the atmosphere of the historic center. Very close to the plaza, you can also see the beautiful Catedral de la Inmaculada Concepción de Tampico, one of the most iconic buildings in the city. But Tampico also has difficult moments in its history. In 1955, Hurricane Hilda caused one of the biggest floods in the city has ever experienced. Many parts of Tampico were underwater and many families had to leave their homes. Even after this disaster, the city recovered and continued growing. Today, when you walk through these streets and plazas, you are also walking through a story of strength and resilience. We continue exploring the city. We walked through Paseo de la Cortadura, a beautiful place near the water. And next to it is La Laguna del Carpintero, a famous place where crocodiles live. I was wondering, why La Laguna del Carpintero? In English is the Carpenter Lagoon. According to local stories, many years ago, a carpenter lived and worked near this area. People started calling the place the Carpenter's Lagoon, and over time the name stayed. today, it is one of the most important natural places in Tampico, where you can also see birds, turtles, and even crocodiles. I loved this place because it's calm, it's quiet, but in the evenings you can see a lot of families and a lot of kids playing. You can also buy drinks, popcorns, chips. I really enjoy this lagoon and the park next to it. At this moment, I already talked with the family of my boyfriend. They were so kind, so friendly. They made me feel very comfortable and with confidence. And I appreciate that because now zero nervous, and I was just enjoying the moments, the views, and the walk. Okay, now it's time to have a little bit of fun, so let's go to a fair. Of course, I also had to go on one of the rides at the fair. I love feeling the adrenaline. Please, please, when you come here, you need to try Squeeze. It's a very popular soda. Did you know that Tampico is known for stories about aliens that are believed to live in the sea near the city? Let's find out. Something that always made me curious about Tampico are the UFO stories. Many people believe there are underwater UFOs bases near the sea that have protected the city from hurricanes. While I was walking on the beach, I remembered a poem by Jaime Sabines, a poet from Chiapas, the place where I was born. It says like this, in Spanish: El mar se mide por olas, el cielo por alas, y nosotros por lágrimas. In English, the sea is measured by waves, the sky by wings, and we by tears. The most important part of the trip was meeting his family. At first, I was nervous, but I found something very beautiful. A loving family, fun and very united. They made me feel welcome from the first moment. Have you ever been in this situation? Tell me in the comments. I'll be very happy to read your stories about how you met the family of your boyfriends or girlfriends for the first time. To learn more about the history of the city, we also visited the Museo de la Ciudad de Tampico. This museum tells the story of Tampico from its early years to the present. Inside, you can find exhibitions about the foundation of the city, the growth of the port, and the importance of trade and oil in the development of the region. It is a very interesting place to understand how the city became one of the most important ports in the Gulf of Mexico. At the end of this trip, I understood something. When you discover a city, you also discover the memories and the people that made someone you love happy. Thank you, angels, and see you in the next mission. Bye.